There's power in starting small, and there's power in understanding where you are in your journey. Only to look into other people's journey, only for the inspiration, but not to find yourself under pressure to do certain things that you can't afford to be doing. I thrive in starting small, and I respect my journey, and I always thank my God and my beautiful ancestors for always being with me in my small journey as I travel it. Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time on the channel, please click the subscribe button and also hit the like button, because it helps with the algorithm for people to be able to see the videos as they come through. I've got a couple of disclaimers before we get into the video and I tell you everything about the journey that we've traveled. And in fact, I actually told you about the video that it was coming, and today this is the video that I'm actually going to give you about what you can see behind me. But I also just want to start with a couple of disclaimers. Number one, I am not a content creator. I'm not a content creator. I'm an investor and I'm a businessman. So when you find these videos, it's not because I sit down and I've decided that I'm going to be a content creator. I'm going to be, posting videos for people. That's not what I do. I share these videos because somebody will get inspired and somebody will begin a journey from as small as they are, and be able to grow something beyond some of the things that we are doing. So I get a lot of pressure from people saying, when is the next video, when are you posting, why are you not posting, and all those type of things. I only post when I have something to talk about and when I feel that what I am going to say is going to inspire somebody. So that's the first disclaimer. But the second disclaimer is that, like I mentioned, I'm an investor and I'm an entrepreneur. So I only am going to post in this channel about a couple of things. And I'm not going to be, talking about things that I don't do. I only speak about things that I do myself, not things that I will go out there and research and find out and do all those type of things. So I will only talk about things that I do and things that I'm very knowledgeable about, things that I'm in the journey of. So those are the two disclaimers. Now let's get to the video. So in this video, I'm going to show you a journey of how we built these two apartments from start to finish. In this video, we are going to see the actual journey from start to finish. I'm going to speak to you about the numbers, the financial matters that came into this apartment to be completed. So stay tuned. I'm also going to take you through on a walkabout to just walk around and see how the apartments actually look. So stay tuned. We're going to get into the video in just a moment. Let's go. All right, let's do a quick tour. So we've built these two rental apartments. So these are 1-bedroom apartments that you can see, one on the bottom and also another one at the top. So now we're going to start with the one at the bottom. As you come in, you can see there's a nice kitchenette unit there. You can actually put your groceries there. As you walk into the unit, let me just close the door so I can show you the actual living area, how open it is. You can see that there are 2 doors, and as you look into the kitchen, it's actually that side. Now let me go to the bathroom. So the bathroom, we've got a shower there, we've got obviously the toilet seat, we've got a nice cupboard that we've done for the cosmetics and all those type of things. So you're able to put your things there. And let's just walk out of the bathroom. As you walk out, you step right into the bedroom. So the bedroom, we've put in a wardrobe there. It's a very spacious bedroom. You can fit your bedroom unit in here. So this is how big it is with your wardrobe there. And you can see on the outside. All right, let's now quickly, so this is how it looks basically from the bedroom side. I want us to quickly go to the upstairs unit, so that we can be just able to see it's the same thing. So it's the same unit, one bedroom apartment outside, in downstairs and also upstairs. I'm quickly running up the stairs. I don't want to waste much of your time because we've got a lot to talk about in this video. A lot of people have really asked for it. So as you walk in, you can see it's the same rental unit like the one on the downstairs. Let me close the door as well. You can see it's the, there's the living area. You can have your couch there, you can mount your TV, you can have a place to do your thing. So the team is still finalizing this unit. As you can see, we're just mounting that cosmetic thing there. So as soon as that is done, it will be like the one downstairs. This is the bedroom with the wardrobe, and it's spacious as well. And it's ready basically for occupation. From outside, you can see outside the window, you've got some great nice views there. So yeah, this is the unit, both of them here. So that's your kitchen, that's your bathroom, and you can basically do all the things that you want to do. We've really just created space for you to be able to do what you want to do. And obviously the yard, and also the yard opposite, you can put your car there when it's a weekend and you are washing your car. You can just make sure that all is well. Yeah, and you can park your car. There's enough space for parking, for a professional who want to live in this unit. Yeah, so that's the unit. Beautiful people, let's get into the video. I worry that there's a lot that we need to touch on. There's a lot of things to cover, from how we started and how we managed the whole project until completion. And I don't want to waste much of the time and end up having a very long video. I still do want to cover much of the things that we did. I still want to cover much of the things that will help you and the things that will inspire you to actually travel your own journey, because I know a number of people that are watching this channel are people that are actually willing to start small, are people that are willing to start from the ground up and build in this real estate journey. And there are some people that are actually well off, and people that are actually doing amazing things, people doing even better than I am doing. I'm just starting out. I'm just a guy that's starting out in the journey. I'm just a guy that is passionate about the industry. I'm just a guy that wants to build something in this industry of real estate. And when I stumble across certain things that I am doing, I then come to this channel to just share. And that's why you are seeing these 2 rental apartments that we've just completed in this year 2023. And as we continue to build on our portfolio, to just add on our portfolio. So where do we start? I think having shown you now the walkabout into the units and how they look, I want to start by mentioning how much it costed to build this type of unit. So what I did from the beginning was that, because I knew that at the end of this project, there were people that have been asking, how much does it cost to build rental units in a township? I tried to answer this in another video, and people were not as happy with that video because they want specifics, they want numbers. What is the exact number of building? As if you would know the exact number, but at least today I'm able to share with you the exact number and the exact cost that it has costed me to build this type of units. And mind you, I'm a very simplistic guy. You can see I'm just a simple guy. I go for the simplest of things, as much as I want people that live in our rental units to live in a very comfortably type of setup, to live in a very secured and safe place. But I still maintain my simplicity, because as a company, after 12 properties, we are still on that journey of providing affordable rental accommodation for low income and middle income earning people in the townships. So how much did it cost to build these rental units. So you will understand that in the costs, there's obviously the material costs, and in the material, there's different types of material. There's plumbing material, there's electrical material, there's roofing material, there's the slab material, there's the there's the building material, the actual bricks, the concrete, the cement, you talk about, building sand, river sand, plaster sand, all those type of building materials. So those type of things, what I was doing as I was doing the project is that for every expenditure, I would come back to my so there's a spreadsheet that I created in which I would then register there. So let's quickly check how much it actually costed me to actually build the rental unit. Right, so I'm on the spreadsheet. Right on our right here. I'm sure you won't be able to see because of the lighting, but I'll just explain to you what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing is that from when we started the project, we were capturing every single thing. From when we were purchasing bricks, we purchased concrete for 2,600 rands. We purchased 80 bags of cement for 6,896. We purchased, or the delivery of that cement was $600. We went and bought bricks, pallets of bricks, your stock bricks, and as well as maxi bricks, and we spent 15,073 rands. Reinforce, building sand, door frames, DPC plastics, concrete again for 2.5, bricks again, 6 pallets for 5.2. So every single expenditure, we were coming back to register it into the spreadsheet. So all those type of things, all the cement, whether we are going to buy 1 pallet of cement, we come back, we register into this. Whether we're going to buy window frames, I'm seeing window frames here for 3.4, mesh wire for 1.4, slab lintels, deposit 7,000, scaffolding hire, all those type of things, we registered them here in the spreadsheet. And all those things, they have now, as I scroll all the way down, so far with where we are in the project right now, we have spent 209,442 and 63 cents. Right, so that's the amount we've spent on material. Now let me scroll on the right here. On the right, this is where now I capture labor payments. So labor payments, these are payments that I pay to the people that are actually doing the project. So in the project, again, you've got the people that are actually doing the building, the plastering, the roofing, the putting on the slab and doing all sorts of the actual building of the structure, making sure that the structure is looking proper and beautiful. We've got there those type of people, and then we've got the plumber, the people who come and does the plumbing with his team. So they specialize in the plumbing, they come and do the plumbing. And then we've got the electrician with his team that are coming to put the wiring, to come and put the tubing during the building process. They come lay down their pipes, lay down their structure, everything, where the plugs will be, where the DP box is going to be, where the meter boxes are going to be, all those type of things. So they come and do the tubing during the building process, so that when the building is now done, then they come back to do the wiring of the house. And then from there you're able to get your COC, your certificate of compliance on the electrical stuff and all those type of things. So you've got those type of people, and then you've got the people that are doing the maintenance, the cleaning of the yard. Every time work has been done, they come and do the cleaning, the landscaping, they come and sort out those type of things. So I've categorized all those type of people that we were paying, and every time we made payment to somebody, we come back to our spreadsheet to actually register there. So in total, for the labor payments, we are currently sitting at 53,060. And then I've combined both the amounts, the material amount as well as the labor amount. The whole project has actually costed us $262,502.63. So that's how much the whole project has actually costed us to put together. So these are two one-bedroom apartments, and they costed us 262,502 rand 63 cents. So there are some advantages that I have that you may not have. Number one is the fact that the team that was working on the actual structure of the building, some of them are actually my brothers. They are my brothers. So that's my big brother is very good with the construction. He was the project manager in the team. He was the one, making sure that everything is in order. That's my brother Thulani Mnisi, who is very good, who was just making sure that the building becomes what it has become. And obviously because I'm his younger brother, I'm the last born at home, he was able to give me a discount in how much he charges me and how he charges for the actual structure of the building. So I got to get the structure of the building in the proper structure that it is, or it is in, at a very discounted price. So that is advantage number one that I have, that my brother is very good with building and the construction, and in fact he has a company that he does construction of type of things like this. So I got it at a discount for his labor fees. Advantage number two, advantage number two is that the staircases that you can see were actually done by my other brother, Mnisi, who is also a company owner. He owns a welding company, so he's the one that put together the staircase. As you can see them, as beautiful as they are, very solid staircases that you can see. So his company does staircases. His company does the buckler bars that you can see, the buckler doors, the bucklers in the windows, and all those type of things. So his company does that. So I got to get that at a very discounted price because he's my brother. He's my mother's child, my father's child. All that I had to do was, to chip in here and there and assist. No, I'm kidding. I had to pay for the services that he is conducting, but I actually get it at a very discounted price. So that is an advantage that I have that you may not have. The third advantage that I have that you may not have is that I own hardware stores. So I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Andura Hardware. So at Andura Hardware, I get material and products at a discounted price because I buy with staff discount. I get some of the material at a very staff discount. I get some of the material through Andura Hardware because I own the company, and it's easier for me to get the material from that company. Obviously some of the things we have to outsource elsewhere if we don't have in stock and those type of things, but the fact that I own a hardware store also comes in handy. It's helpful for me to get the material and have these benefits that you may not have. So the price, as you see it, it is the price that I have paid so far, but you'll find that another person would have spent more for this exact same thing, because one, you have to hire a team. Your brother is not in the construction space. He doesn't know how to lay a brick. Your brother doesn't know how to put tiles. Your brother doesn't know how to do the things that go into putting together this type of building. So I have that advantage. My brother does welding professionally. He's very good. Look at the staircases, nice stuff. He has done that, and it hasn't costed me much. I had to just buy the material, fix the tools that are needed to put this thing together. So those are just three of the benefits that I have that you may not have, and the fact that you don't have those benefits, so your price of putting together this type of thing may be higher than what we have just spoken about just now. Right, guys, I think we've covered quite a bit in this video. I think we've covered how much it costs to actually build this type of rental units in the township. The last thing to mention is actually how much does it cost to rent this type of units in the township in which we've built these ones. So we've built these ones in a location called Allendale in Midrand. So this location is a location that is, very sought after because it's easier to get to the Midrand areas. It's closer to Midrand. It's closer to many very good, amenities, and people are able to get to work quicker. So it's a very, very sought after place, and we actually had a huge challenge with people coming, in numbers, and we only had 2 units. People coming in numbers, people placing their offers for the units. But we've ended up, getting the good tenants that we've actually put into these units. So the price per unit is actually, at the current price, we've put it at 4,000 rand. And the reason for that is because After 12 Properties is in the space of providing affordable rental accommodation for low-income earners and middle-income earners in townships. So this is a unit that you would otherwise get in the same location. People are actually paying 5,000 rand. People are actually paying 5.5 up to 6,000. There are people that are paying, 3.5 for something smaller than this one, some, open plan type of units. This is a 1-bedroom apartment. And in the same location, in the same street in which we've built these ones, people are paying 5,000, 5.5. I've actually had people coming back and saying, hey, we just went and asked for a place to stay, and this person is telling us that it's actually 6,000, and that is actually the price that people are paying for this type of units in the township. You'll find yourself paying for an open plan type of a room, or open plan type of a cottage, people paying 4,000, and we have actually put our own at 4,000, and it's a 1-bedroom apartment, and it's the type of 1-bedroom apartment that I have just shown you today. So that is the price for the monthly rental in this type of building. So because we've got 2, that means it's 4,000 rands times 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Thank you very much for spending time with me today, just learning 1 or 2 things about the real estate space in the township and how we are actually transforming the look and feel of the township. The township is no longer just shacks and some mediocre type of things. The township is actually a place that people can actually live in, habitable. People can come from the big cities, from the CBDs, and come live in the township, because the type of real estate that we are now creating and producing in the township, me and other guys are doing the same thing. We are now seeing, double-story houses, double-story apartments in the township. So the township is no longer a place where you can say it's inhabitable. It's a place that you cannot live in. You can actually get good places in the township, and I'm talking like really, really good places. My type of places, they don't even come close to what people are actually doing out there. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, that I'm just a small player. I'm still a small player in this industry. I'm running my own journey, slow pace, funding everything from my pocket, no bank loans, no funding from your real estate, project funders. I haven't been lucky to be funded by those type of people as yet. So I do all those things from my pocket. That's why you are seeing me taking it baby steps, coming with it nicely. We've got a number of rental units currently, that we've got a number of properties that we already have in the township, and we're just building our portfolio very slowly and very carefully, because I'm a journalist by profession. This is not an industry that I went to school for. This is not an industry that I'm qualified in, an industry that I can say, I'm a top dog in it. It's an industry that I'm getting into, and I'm taking my baby steps in it, and growing my portfolio, because I'm an investor. I love investing. I'm an entrepreneur. I love entrepreneurship. So I've had to leave my journalism career, and it was a booming career, but I've had to leave it. I went into PR, I went into communications, but I've had to leave it because the entrepreneurial bug bit me and the investment bug bit me. And I was like, okay, I love investing. I love entrepreneurship. Let me get into that neck deep. I'm in here. Full-time entrepreneurship, full-time investing in real estate and all other businesses that I'm involved in. So I mentioned this because I want to inspire somebody who is in another industry, someone who's doing something totally different and not really in the real estate space. You can get into the real estate space if you are willing to start small and grow from there. I know people are always, talking about where do we get the funding? Where do we get the funding? Where do we start small? Let your track record inspire those people who are actually doing funding to projects like the ones you want to do, to see you doing the thing, so that the day you apply, you are actually somebody they can trust to give their money for this type of projects. So I'm gonna build this portfolio at the pace that I can afford to build it at. And then as soon as I am ready, as soon as when I knock on those doors and say, hey, can you give me this type of money for this type of projects, I can give them a track record of things that I have done on my own. So that is the reason why, I believe starting small is very helpful. Getting my skin in the game is very helpful. And I know that one day I'm also going to be building some really, really beautiful type of buildings, skyscrapers, if you may. So I'm hoping that as I continue to build in this real estate space, I will also get to that level. And I'm hoping that when I get there, you will be side by side with me. You will be also doing some amazing things. And I know some of you are already doing amazing things. I'm just a small player, even to you guys. And I'm inspired by some of the things that people are doing. But I'm just staying in my lane. I'm just respecting where God wants me to be. I'm just respecting where my ancestors want me to be, and run at the pace that I'm able to run at. Thank you very much once again for tuning into this video today. I'm hoping to see you again in the next video. Cheers for now.